We are moving abroad. What's up, Unconventionalists? I am so excited to share this video with you. We are moving abroad for the first time as a family. I'm gonna call it moving because we put our kids in a school there. We have booked a monthly accommodation in one location. We're not like bouncing around too much. I mean, maybe on the kids a little bit. But we are moving abroad for 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks. We haven't booked our flights home yet. And we are going to the Dominican Republic for a world schooling hub. If y'all are interested to learn more about like what a world schooling hub is or some of the details on that, please let me know below and I'll be happy to make a video about that as well. But anyways, today I am sharing with you our journey to the Dominican Republic, where we will call home for the next few weeks.
It's 4:19 a.m. Our flight leaves in less than 2 hours, so we are up getting ready and we gotta go with the boys up. So let's go to Punta Cana today.
Turns out flights were cheapest into Punta Cana. So we flew into Punta Cana. We decided to give ourselves a buffer for a few days and spend a couple days in Punta Cana enjoying the area.
Merde, Punta Cana, la República Dominicana.
The hotel we ended up staying at was the Presidential Suites. I'm gonna keep it real with you. We weren't like totally impressed by the hotel. Our suite was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but we couldn't use one of the bathrooms because upon arrival we noticed like the toilet was leaking yucky water on the floor in the second bathroom. So we just like closed that one off for the weekend. There were some holes in the drywall. Went to use the toilet paper and like the whole ring fell off the wall. It just wasn't like maintained very well, and it looks like there was a lot of nice resorts close by that if we were willing to spend just an extra like $30 a night, we probably would have gotten a significantly nicer place. But it was still a big villa, which was nice to have our own bedrooms, and there was a beach on site and a pool, so that was nice.
What you holding, Dad?
Gosh, these earth runners, they hurt right now, but they're gonna feel really good in a couple days.
He got us brand new sandals right before the trip, and breaking them in on night one of the trip is a little painful.
Earth runners, they're grounded. I got a little copper. Alright, relax.
First full day in Punta Cana. Yay. Muchas gracias. Qué bonito. Oh my goodness. Wow, gracias.
It makes the...
Good morning from Punta Cana. Flew in yesterday. We are actually on our longest adventure yet. We signed our kids up for a world school program here in the Dominican Republic. It's a 6 weeks program. Excuse me. It starts on Tuesday, so we flew in Thursday night, last night. And the school is on the northern coast of the Dominican Republic, and there's not an airport super close by. There's like 5 airports in the Dominican. I believe there was definitely one closer, but we flew into Punta Cana because that's where we found the cheapest flights to. Turns out Punta Cana is like a 4.5-hour drive to the town. We're gonna be staying in Cabrera, so we're trying to figure out if we're gonna rent a car or hire a private like shuttle service to take us there. There's some couple stops I want to make along the way, so that's on Sunday. We'll make our journey there. So we just have this weekend in Punta Cana. We are staying at not an all-inclusive, which is really hard to find here. It's the Presidential Suites.
The beach right in front of our place in Punta Cana was mediocre. I mean, the water was just gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful blue color, but tons of seaweed. And I think it had to do something with the little cove we were in, because the other areas around Punta Cana didn't have that same seaweed issue. It was just in this one area. We were pretty close to downtown.
I know, but you found a bucket.
Our kids just wanted to get to the beach, so they did not care. They were playing in it. Scott even made a little pathway through the seaweed so that we could be super comfortable walking back and forth.
Alice, I said this is the path. Looks like a waterfall, so all the water.
We have each other to play with, you know, built-in best friends, so that's really, really special.
And you forgot to eat the ball. good one, bro.
Am I a lobster? Scott just told me I was a lobster. First day out in the sun on the beach. We got some sunburn.
Mom looks like a crustacean.
And we're making dinner. Gluten-free pasta for Papa with broccoli and carrot and corn. We went over to the supermarket to get a bunch of groceries. We're kind of concerned that the town we're going to be going to on Sunday is super tiny and it's not going to have amenities. So while we're here in the big area, we went to the supermarket and got as many supplies as we could. And we also got Alice and Alan some sandals because I forgot to pack them sandals for this island adventure. Here's their new sandals.
American Express fixes all those problems when you forget something at home. 4th meal here, 1st one at home. So 3 restaurants in.
How much did we spend on those meals? Can we just talk about the sticker shock we're having?
American prices.
American prices.
Or a little bit more than American prices.
Expensive. It's expensive in Punta Cana.
We almost didn't come. We almost slept.
Where are we going?
Boat. We going boating? Island boating, boys.
It's our last full day in Punta Cana. Tomorrow we start our epic road trip across the country.
On our second day in Punta Cana, we took a boat trip. When I was researching in advance, I noticed the Saona Island online and the Eastern National Park, Saona Island Eastern National Park. I really wanted to check it out. I wasn't sure we were gonna have the opportunity to visit because we were only spending 1 weekend in Punta Cana and just wasn't sure how it was all gonna pan out. But one of those guys selling the tours on the beach in front of our hotel that day talked us into it. I mean, I already wanted to go, so he wasn't like talking us into the experience, but talking us into the tour with his company. Unfortunately, don't do as we did, do as we say, because the tour was not that great. The island, Saona Island, was incredible. It's a must-see. I highly recommend you visit Saona Island if you're in the Punta Cana area. However, be cautious about the boating company, the tour company, you know, the means you get there with. We elected for one of those catamaran type tours. So the way it works is the car came and picked us up from our hotel and took us to a bus. Then our bus went around to some other hotels, picked up more people. Then it went to like an hour and a half down the road from Punta Cana all the way to Bahia, which is like, we weren't expecting the drive to be so far. I thought the boat would take off closer to Punta Cana because if you look on the map, Saona Island really isn't that far, but we took off from Bahia, so we had to drive all the way down there. It took like an hour, and then they board all of the people from the buses, I mean multiple buses, tons and tons of people, onto these tiny little speedboats. And they probably pack in like 30 or 40 people on these little boats, and they take you out to the deep water so you can board your catamaran. So there's like little boats making trips to just jam-pack this big catamaran, and I think they said there was over 100 people on our catamaran tour that day. So then you ride the catamaran for about an hour and a half out to Saona Island. And again, they park the boat in the deep water and they have to like shuttle you onto the island with little speedboats.
You guys just came out of nowhere.
It's a whole other level down there.
So just the process of how long it takes to get on the boat and just being in transit, like it felt like we were in transit the entire day. At the end of it, we only ended up spending like an hour and a half on Saona Island, and that included like having to eat the lunch there because it was like an all-inclusive package. It just felt like too much time in transport. You could definitely do the trip better if you hired a private boat, or even maybe went with a different tour company that had a smaller tour size. Forget the catamaran tour, forget trying to pick up 100 people on your way there. Like that was just way too much.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
I might have seen you guys under the wave with that one. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Tread water. Arms and legs. Aww. Hey guys!
I'm just going to daddy.
Good daddy. Okay, go swim.
No drill?
Why do you think
We thought it was gonna be a good deal at $80 a person. They didn't charge us for our little one. They said 4 and under is free, so a 5-year-old and then 2 adults. So we paid, what's 80 times 3? Yeah, $240. I mean, it was a lot of money. Anyway, Saona Island was totally beautiful. Our kids were so stoked when we finally got there. They got to play in the ocean. Thumbs up to Saona Island. There's a lot of stuff to do in the Punta Cana area. Heads up, super expensive compared to much of Latin America. Definitely Caribbean prices, priced similarly to the Bahamas, at least in Punta Cana. Maybe not the whole Dominican Republic, but Punta Cana, very touristy, very expensive.
you know there's 2 legs on the ground? I thought they were... Oh, that one looks like 1 leg.
Stay tuned because we are road tripping from Punta Cana to Cabrera. It's going to be a 4.5-hour road trip. If you're interested in learning more about our experience here at the World School Hub in the Dominican Republic, be sure to let me know. I'd be happy to make a video about that when we get to Cabrera. Until next time, Unconventionalists, keep exploring life outside the box.